Hey guys, Liz Stapleton here. In this video, we're going to talk about setting up subscriber preferences inside ConvertKit because it's a great way to give your subscribers control of their account. So maybe they get tired of hearing about something, but they still want to receive other emails from you. So you can set up subscriber preferences so that you are only sending them the emails they want to see, leading to better open rates, higher conversion rates, all that good stuff. So if you're inside ConvertKit and you just go to, subscribers, then you'll notice this manage subscriber preferences. Okay. And I've got a few going on here, right? Like I've got affiliates, I've got, if they're a customer and they've bought something from me, they don't want to receive my newsletters, but they still want to get product updates, then I've got that set up. And then because this ConvertKit account houses multiple sites, I've got different ones going on here. So these are easy enough to get set up. All you have to do, move my face, is add, another topic of interest. So you do the topic title and then the tag associated with it. And you can create a new tag if need be. So you'll notice I've named all of mine subscriber preference because I've got a lot of tags and it makes it easier for me to find what's going on. So that is step one, is creating the subscriber preferences. But then if you want it to actually reflect how it works, I highly suggest creating segments based on those. So if I look at my this newsletter segment, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go edit. It says anyone that matches, subscriber preference, but none of the people that only want the products only, right? Because they don't want to receive the newsletters. So creating those segments is one thing. Once you have those created, you need to set it up so that people get tagged with the subscriber preference, so that they can, then go and edit things. So I have it set up, for products only. Those are people opting out of the newsletter. But they're still, even if they're getting the newsletter, they're going to get any product updates because they're tagged with their purchase. Okay, so that's a little bit of a different thing. So when I go into my automations, I've got it set up so that, let's go ahead and look at this. This is an older one, obviously. At the end, they are tagged with, hey, they can receive a newsletter, because I don't want, if they're going through my welcome sequence, I don't want them to be getting the newsletter a bunch. I want them to get warmed up and go through my GDPR verification. So what I do is I say, okay, if they can receive the newsletter, they can get tagged with that subscriber preference. And I go to my rules and I have that automation set up. So when they're tagged with, they can receive the newsletter, they also get added to the tag subscriber preference. And I could make it just, I could just skip that step and have this tag be at the end, but I already have this set up in so many automations. It was a lot easier for me to just create this rule rather than go back and edit all my automations, because I have quite a few, right? Like if you look at my list, there's a lot. So basically I wanted to build off of what I already had to create these subscriber preferences rather than going back and changing a whole bunch of stuff. So if you don't have like a welcome sequence and stuff set up where it's at the end they get tagged with something, you could, or if you just have the welcome sequence set up, you could easily add that step of, once they finish the welcome sequence, tag with, subscriber preference, whatever topic or topics, depending on how you run your your newsletters and whatnot. So that is really it. But I wanted to cover all of that because when I first was digging into this, I would, basically I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, wait a second, that doesn't work. Like they're still going to get this or they're not going to get that. So if you're going to provide them with the power to update their stuff, you've got to make sure your backend reflects their choices. So that means if, setting up the segments so that if they're products only, they're not getting the newsletters, or you could set up a rule that if they select they want products only, then they get taken off of the other subscriber preference choices. So that's just kind of different ways to go about it. And hopefully this has helped sort of you to think through how you want to set your subscriber preferences up, to give people the power to manage it. Because they will, get that choice then of, hey, do you actually want to unsubscribe, or do you just want to adjust your settings and not get these emails? So hopefully that helps. If you guys have questions, let me know in the comments.